Hey, Pig! Fatty! Elena!
What do you want? Stop calling me that.
Why not? You're overweight and unattractive, so I call you names like Pig and Fatty. All makes sense.
Cut it out. I don't appreciate being called that.
Whatever. Anyway, do you know where my black dress is?
How am I supposed to know?
You don't? I thought you might have taken it and imagined wearing it. That would be quite a sight.
What? I would never do that.
No need to deny it, Elena. But I should warn you, that dress is too small for you. It would rip if you tried to wear it.
Stop this joke. It's not funny.
Okay. Now give me back my dress.
Are you insane? I don't know where your dress is.
Elena, I have no patience. Give me my dress. I can't believe you stole my dress and jewelry. You're unbelievable.
What? Lyra, I would never do something like that. Why would you nonsense accuse me?
Don't play innocent with me. You're the only one who could have taken them.
I thought we were family. I can't believe you'd think I'd betray your trust like that.
Well, they're missing, and I can't think of anyone else who could have done it.
This is ridiculous, Lyra. I swear, I didn't take your stuff. What would I be taking those things for? Maybe you misplaced them.
I don't misplace expensive items like these.
But why accuse me?
Elena, I know you're jealous of me. Dad also shows me more attention and often buys me nice things. Is that why you took my stuff? You think by doing so, it becomes yours. But no, it just makes you a thief.
That's not true. I might envy some things, but I'd never resort to stealing from my own family.
Well, the evidence is piling up. I can't find my things and I can't think of anyone else who would take them.
But jumping to conclusions like this isn't fair to me. I didn't take your stuff.
You better start telling the truth, or I'll have to involve our dad in this.
Lyra, bring Dad into this for what? He doesn't need to be dragged into our issues.
Oh, I'm dead serious, Elena. He's our dad, and he deserves to know what you've done. I bet he's not going to be happy when he finds out that his daughter's done. Prepare for the consequences.
This is nonsense. I didn't take anything from you. Lyra, let's find a way to resolve this without causing more trouble for our family.
You're ugly and you still steal other people's things. Give me my stuff back immediately.
I've had enough. If you're going to accuse me without any proof, then there's no point in talking to you.
Fine, Elena. You brought this on yourself. I'm telling Dad everything.
Do whatever you want, Lyra. I can't make you believe me, but I know the truth. Goodbye.
Hey, Elena. Lyra told me some concerning things. Is it true that you two argued?
So, she's already told you?
About her missing things?
Yes, Dad. We did argue. But you need to know that Lyra was the one who accused me without any proof. I didn't take her things.
I understand, Elena. Tell me more about what happened during your argument.
It all began with hurtful words. Lyra started body shaming her sibling. She called me fat and a pig. Then things took a darker turn. Lyra accused me of stealing her dress and jewelry, insisting that I did it out of jealousy. She demanded that I return the items and threatened to tell you, Dad. I want you to know I never took anything from her, so I couldn't accept her false accusations. And that's when she decided to involve you in this.
Elena, as your father, it's my responsibility to ensure fairness and peace in our family. While I love both of you equally, it's important to address these concerns seriously.
Dad, I appreciate your love, but it's been really hard for me. I would never steal anything from Lyra, especially considering she's my sister. It hurts when she thinks so poorly of me.
I'm sorry, Elena. I didn't mean to doubt you. I intend to find a resolution that brings harmony back into our family. I'm sure we can work through this together. You can confess with me everything. I won't tell her.
You trust Lyra more than me? You don't believe me? Why are you doing this to me, Dad? Don't you feel sorry for what I'm going through?
Elena, please understand that I love both of you deeply. I'm doing my best to help you both through this challenging situation. I never want either of you to suffer.
I appreciate that, Dad, but it's been really difficult for me. You trust her more than me. I feel like you're favoring Lyra, and it's tearing me apart.
Elena, I'm not favoring anyone. I'm trying to address the issues I see in both of you. Lyra has faced her fair share of challenges, and I want to ensure things are set right for her as well.
I want to resolve this too, Dad, but it feels like you've already made up your mind about me. Why don't you believe me?
Elena, I'm not trying to undermine your feelings or your truth. I just want a peaceful solution. Please, can we find a way to put this behind us?
Fine, I'll try to let it go for now. But I won't apologize for something I didn't do. I'll give her money to replace the dress, but that's as far as I'll go.
That's a step in the right direction, Elena. I support your decision.
And one more thing, Dad. I don't want to live in your house with Lyra anymore. I will move out.
What? Why? It's very dangerous out there. I don't feel safe letting my daughter live alone.
I can't stay here anymore. Please let me move out, Dad. This is my last request.
Fine, if that is what you want. But where will you go and where will you stay?
I need some space, Dad, so I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll stay in the school dormitory, rent a place, or stay with a friend. I just want to distance myself from all of this negativity.
All right, Elena. I understand your need for space and independence. I'll provide you with some money for your living expenses. We'll work through this, and I hope you can find peace and happiness soon. You're both my daughters, and I love you both deeply.
Thanks for understanding, Dad. I appreciate it.
Anything for you, sweetheart.
Hey, Elena. So, I heard you moved out. Did Dad kick you out, or did you finally realize you're too much of a burden?
It's not like that at all. I made a conscious decision to move out because I want to gain independence, learn responsibility, and chart my path in life.
Oh, Elena. You can be so delusional sometimes. Dad was probably fed up with you devouring everything in the fridge, driving up our rent because of your extra space requirements, and the never-ending clothing bills because, let's face it, big sizes cost more.
Those words are hurtful, Lyra. There's no need to resort to body shaming. It's cruel and doesn't accomplish anything.
It's because you're fat, Elena. You should blame yourself for your weight. I'm not that overweight. You should be ashamed and try to lose some. If I were you, I wouldn't even dare to leave the house.
I'm not fat. It's just I have big bones. I can't slim down bones.
Whatever, Patty. You're still fat. Just admit it. And then there's the glaring fact that daddy loves me more. Maybe it's because I'm prettier and have a slim body. Everybody loves me. Not to mention your nasty habit of swiping things and stewing in jealousy. It's no wonder he showed you the door.
No, he's not. He told me he loved us both.
Oh, Elena, you can preach all you want, but action speaks louder than words. Don't believe everything your daddy said. Daddy favors me more, and that's why you had to pack up and leave.
Beauty is just skin deep, Lyra. You might look good on the outside, but your words reveal a shallowness that's truly disappointing. True beauty comes from within, from kindness, empathy, and understanding.
How dare you call me stupid? The truly foolish person is you. It's unwise to continue being overweight, subjecting yourself to criticism, deceit, and bullying from others. You seem utterly pointless. Being intelligent and excelling academically is futile if you simply resign yourself to the situation.
What are you saying? I'm not. It's just that I don't want to mess things up. I can endure that.
Hit the nail on the head? If you get down on your knees and beg, I might just consider forgiving you and tell that to let you stay. And don't forget, you still owe me money for that dress. I'm planning a shopping spree, and Dad won't be stopping me.
I hope life without me brings you happiness, Lyra. Maybe one day you'll realize that love, compassion, and personal growth are worth much more than appearances.
Well, we certainly won't be missing you, Fatty. I'm so glad you're leaving. In fact, I hope you never come back.
I won't. Goodbye, Lyra.
Very well then. Bye, Elena. Hey, Elena. It's been 5 long years since we last spoke.
Lyra? Indeed. It's been a while. What do you want?
I'm just wondering about something.
Wonder what?
Well, living alone must have been quite a challenge, especially with a huge body and self-depreciation issues like you. As for me, I've found a lover who's not only wealthy, but also incredibly handsome. Perhaps you should consider doing the same. But who would fall for a fatty like you?
Life has a way of changing us, Lyra. I've worked on myself in various ways, shedding some weight, but also growing in other aspects. Who knows what kind of person I'll be in another 10 years?
Stop with the jokes, Elena. You can't change that much. How about losing a few pounds? You're still a fat pig.
Still cruel as always, Lyra.
I see you've been posting pictures on Facebook quite frequently. Well, who's that tall, handsome man with that stunning woman in your latest photo? Are they a famous couple?
Famous, huh? You can say that.
Are you a fan of them? That guy is really hot. That beautiful woman is only superior to me in a few aspects. She must do the gym thing so she looks really good in that body. If I go to the gym, I'm sure I can be as good as her. If so, I can also be that handsome guy's lover. Oh, but Elena, you have no chance to be a handsome man's lover. No matter how many times you look at pictures or post them on Facebook, he will never pay attention to you.
You're wrong. He pays attention to me every day.
Yeah, right. Keep dreaming.
But didn't you just imply your body is not as good as mine?
What? I'm talking about that stunning woman in the photo. Stop being delusional about yourself. There is no way you can become like that.
Then let me tell you this, Lyra. The person in the photo is me and my fiancé.
What? Oh my god. Seriously, Elena? If you want to lie to be equal to me, you will have to wait a long time to be equal.
Nope. I didn't lie anything. That's me, posting on my wall.
Impossible! You're lying. You must have used some photo editing app. Don't have illusions about yourself.
Fine. I can prove it to you. Let's have a video call.
I can't believe it, Elena. You've truly changed.
Thanks to your harsh words, I found love and happiness.
What the hell?
My fiance and I have been together since I was overweight. He looked past appearances and helped me in so many ways. We're incredibly compatible, and he loves me because of who I am, not how I look.
I don't buy that. Don't try to fool me with true love. True love isn't real. You must have used your body and beauty to seduce him.
That's not what love is about, Lyra. You're still viewing things the wrong way. I've come to understand that life doesn't always go as expected. You should experience it for yourself when you can live independently.
You're talking nonsense. I have a boyfriend too. He's wealthy and handsome. You see, Elena, I don't need to be exceptionally smart, but I still have someone who loves me.
You're intelligent, Lyra. Let's see if he still loves you when you're not as beautiful. True love goes beyond physical appearances.
He loves me for who I am, and he won't leave me.
Are you sure about that, Lyra?
Of course. He loves me crazy.
Is that so? Then what about you? Are you in love with him and prepared to stand by his side, no matter what?
Why would I want to break up with a man like that? I love him with all my heart.
Oh, what a beautiful love. I hope you still love him after this.
After what?
Oh, didn't you know he's on the verge of bankruptcy?
What? Where did it come from? How do you know that?
Just a friendly reminder, Lyra. You're currently unemployed, relying on him. If he faces financial ruin, grows weary of your relationship, or if he stops liking you and decides to end things, what will you do?
He'll never leave me. He can take care of me all my life.
How can you be certain of that? Wait and see, Lyra. Life has a way of surprising us, and it doesn't always favor those who play dirty. I have the means to bring his company to his knees.
What do you mean? What are you going to do to me?
Your boyfriend lied and breached contracts, and we'll make him pay substantial compensation. If he refuses, he'll face legal consequences and likely end up in jail. If he pays substantial compensation, he'll go bankrupt. Well, when that time has come, you'll have no choice but to find somewhere else to go.
No way. This can't be happening. If that happens, what will I do?
It's rather ironic, isn't it? Both of you are in this relationship for rather selfish reasons. He loves your physical beauty, and you love his wealth. You guys are really meant for each other.
This is outrageous, Elena. You can't do that to me.
Oh, but I can, Lyra. Just as you pushed me beyond my limits in the past, life has its way of teaching you lessons. Enjoy it while you can. But remember, beauty fades, and relying solely on your looks won't sustain you forever. You'll learn that the hard way.
You think you can ruin my life like this?
I don't intend to ruin your life, Lyra. I just want you to understand that there's more to life than material possessions and appearances. Maybe this will be a wake-up call for you.
You've changed so much, Elena. It's like I don't even know you anymore.
People change, Lyra. We grow, learn, and evolve. Perhaps it's time for you to do the same.
I won't let you destroy what I have.
It's not about destroying, Lyra. It's about reminding you that true happiness comes from within, not from possessions or superficiality. By the way, I won't do that, but you will, Lyra.
I won't let that happen. I must do something.
Hi, Dad. It's been a while.
Elena? Is that really you?
Yes, it's me, Dad. I hope you're doing well.
I can't believe you're texting me after all these years. I've missed you so much, Elena.
I've missed you too, Dad. I'm sorry for leaving like that.
It's okay, sweetheart. I've regretted our last argument every day since then. I just want you to be happy.
I appreciate your understanding, Dad. Life has changed a lot for me, and I want to make things right.
That means the world to me, Elena. Tell me about your life. How have you been?
Well, I've been working, and I have a wonderful boyfriend now. And now, he's my fiance. He's kind and loves me so much. We're really happy together.
I'm so glad to hear that, sweetheart. You deserve all the happiness in the world.
What about you, Dad? How's everything going? How's your health, Dad?
This old man is still doing fine.
I'm glad to hear that.
I need to apologize to you. I should have never let things get so bad between us, especially with Lyra.
It's not your fault, Dad. We all make mistakes. I just hope we can find a way to make things right.
There's something I need to tell you, Elena. It's about Lyra. Before she left for her boyfriend's house, she took all the savings I had. I was really struggling during that time.
What? She did take all your savings? And she left you alone? That's terrible, Dad. I had no idea she did something like that.
I didn't want to burden you with it, and I was hoping she'd come back someday and make amends.
That's unforgivable, Dad. I'm so sorry she did that to you. She will only return if she runs out of money or if there is no one else to pay her.
It's in the past now, and I don't want it to cloud our future. I just want my daughters back in my life.
I understand, Dad. We'll figure this out together. And I promise, I won't let you down like that. I'll make her feel regret for doing that to you.
Thank you, Elena. I'm so grateful to see you again.
Dad, how about moving in with me and my fiance? I want to introduce him to you.
That's very thoughtful of you, but I don't want to be a burden. I've gotten used to living like this. I'll be fine.
What burden, Dad? I mean it. I'm concerned about you living alone. Let's live together like we used to. Let us take care of you. Don't you want to live with us?
Of course, I want to, sweetheart. I've always wanted to hear that.
I'm so happy, Dad. Let's live together from now on.
Anything you want, dear.
You heartless Elena! How could you do this to me? Did you really do that to my boyfriend?
Is he even still your boyfriend? You dumped him, and yet you are still thick-skinned to call him your boyfriend?
Isn't it because of you? You said his company was going bankrupt, and there was a high chance he would leave me, so I decided to leave him first.
Is that the truth, Lyra? I remember I hadn't done anything, and he hadn't gone bankrupt yet. But you quickly ended the relationship. You were in such a hurry.
Well, because he was going bankrupt anyway, sooner or later, I ended it first just in case.
You trust people too easily, Lyra. Just because I said something, you took action right away. Aren't you a good girl?
Huh?
That's so you. Anything that benefits you is kept, but anything without value is discarded. Just like how you took away all of your father's love from me. Or how you dumped your wealthy boyfriend when he wasn't rich anymore.
It's just a rule of life, Elena. I don't keep useless things. I always do what's best for my benefit.
That's right. But you only see the immediate gain. You don't consider the long-term consequences.
Well, long-term consequences can be risky. You have to seize opportunities to succeed, Elena.
Like when I told you your boyfriend was going bankrupt and you dumped him?
That's right. That's just an example.
So this means you only love him for his money, Lyra.
What? That's not true.
If he's rich, you love him. If he's not, you dump him immediately. You only love his money, Lyra.
So what if I do? I have to think about my own future. What's wrong with securing my future?
You're so materialistic, Lyra. That's why you missed an opportunity.
What do you mean?
I mean, his company and my husband's company are about to establish a beneficial business relationship.
What about the contract compensation in bankruptcy?
I mentioned that, but did you really believe it? You take people at their word, Lyra.
How could you lie to me like that?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
You idiot! You make me break up with my lover based on those lies. You've ruined everything.
Oh, is that so?
I can't believe this. Why did you destroy my life? My peaceful life has completely fallen apart.
Well, people call this karma, Lyra. I used to live peacefully in that house. Why did you have to say horrible things about me, insult me, and spread lies about me? Why did you make me leave?
Leaving was your choice. I'm not involved. You said you wanted to be independent.
That's right. That was my choice, and I don't regret it. You also chose to leave your wealthy boyfriend, didn't you? I didn't force you to do anything. It's all your choices. You sabotage your own happiness. Am I right, Lyra?
That's not fair. I don't want this. I didn't intend to make these choices. It's not like I had a choice.
No, Lyra, you have a choice. But you decide too hastily, and now you have to face the consequences. A taste of your own medicine. You probably feel very angry and uncomfortable, but there's nothing you can do. Well, life must go on. Good luck, Lyra. I hope to never see you again.
Elena, please don't leave like this. You have to help me. We're sisters, right? Sisters have to help each other. Please, help me.
I don't have sisters like you. Did you ever think about this when you forced me to leave our home? You even took all of Dad's savings. What an ungrateful daughter. It's a waste of money and time for him to raise you.
That's right. Dad will help me. He loves me so much.
I warn you, Lyra. Don't even think about asking Dad for help. From now on, he'll come live with me. I won't let you bother him anymore. You asked for this. I have no obligation to help you. Just disappear from my life forever. Goodbye.
No, wait. Please, Elena. Wait.
After that, Lyra boldly tries to reconnect with her boyfriend. But he understood Lyra's personality, so he candidly refused her. Now she has nowhere to go, and to make a living, she is forced to work. Something she has never done before. It's very fitting for someone as greedy as her. I'm just worried about Dad. After all, Lyra remains his daughter, and regardless of the magnitude of her mistakes, he is consistently concerned and prepared to extend forgiveness. However, I will try not to let Lyra meet her father too soon. She needs time to reflect and reform herself, at least to become a better person. And if she sincerely admits her mistakes and changes, I will probably forgive her. For now, my husband and I are living with my father. Life is joyful, and there is nothing to worry about. We are preparing to double our joy with our first daughter. My dad is so thrilled he bought a lot of clothes and toys for her, even though she is still 8 months away from being born. Life is so happy now.